Hey there guys, and welcome to another Factorio Mod Spotlight. I'm Xterminator, and thank you for joining me. We are going over the Hovercraft mod today. And this one is a neat little vehicle mod. I wanted to do it last week, but there were a few problems with it, which the dev did quickly fix, which is, a good sign the dev for it is pretty active. It's a fairly new mod, and it adds a hovercraft, obviously. And I really like what they did here with the graphics. It looks actually like a hovercraft, I would say, pretty similar, but it's pretty ingenious. They took a car and then put cargo wagons on the sides, but it's still really cool. So what this does is it acts like a car in pretty much all fashion, except that it can go over water because it's a hovercraft, right? So it will still hit trees, it'll still collide with trees, it'll still collide with buildings and rocks, but it does just go over water, and there's a really cool graphical thing when you go over the water too. So I think this is just really cool because, sometimes you're exploring with a car and you hit like a huge lake, you have to go around it, and maybe there's forest, which is a huge pain. This allows you to go over the water without being too OP like the helicopter because, you still do collide with everything else. So if we hop in, this thing does require just steel, plastic, and engines to make. I believe it is green science tech. So if we look here, red and green, fairly simple to make and easy to get. So it's obviously same controls and stuff. You can see I'm still hitting trees and all that. However, if we go over water, check out this. I love this. These like waves, this little graphic. Like I would get it almost for that. Like this is just awesome. So you can just cruise over water. I mean, it's a hovercraft. So this is just super nice for like exploring. If you want something that's kind of in between, just the base game vehicles and like the helicopter, which I know a lot of people think is kind of overpowered. This is definitely a great one to check out. If you're doing some sort of water world and don't want to, deal with all the annoyance of driving cars around the water, then definitely this would be great. And yeah, I mean, you can just cruise along lakes, ponds, whatever size. It'll just go over it, seamlessly go onto the land like this. One thing I noticed is that it does collide with cliffs, which cliffs are essentially walls with fancy graphics. So I'm not sure this can actually be prevented. But I think if it is possible, it would be cool for the dev to make it be able to not hit cliffs because, I mean, depending how high a cliff would be, like theoretically with a hovercraft, you should be able to, just drop down over the cliff and, then re-level out. But based on how the cliffs are made in the game, I'm not sure that's actually possible, but just a cool thought. And there you go. It's, super short, simple mod spotlight, but just really neat mod. If you're into vehicle type stuff in the game, definitely worth checking this out. There will be a link below, as always, to the mod portal where you can check this out. And any thoughts, comments, questions you have, do leave below in the comments. And until next time, I look forward to seeing you all, and do take care.